Welcome back to the Morristown Market Report. I'm Amy Schrader with Remax Real Estate 10.
And I'm Kim Swan with Union Home Mortgage.
Our special guest today is Stephanie. She is the Executive Director of the Substance Abuse Coalition here in Hamblen County. So thank you for being with us today.
And thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So tell us a little bit about the Substance Abuse Coalition. What do you all do? What needs do you provide in our community?
Okay. Actually, the coalition has been around about 16, 17 years. And our main mission is to provide education to our youth, to our kids, mainly ages 11 through 19 on the dangers of substance use and underage drinking. We are looking to get into the elementary schools and start even earlier because we need to be there.
Yep.
We do a survey in the schools actually for 8th, 10th, and 12th graders, and it showed us that the initiation age of first using tobacco or a vape was 13 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Using marijuana, 14. So we have a big job to educate parents, grandparents, because substances are not like they used to be back in our day, you know. But that's a lot of what we do. We have classes that are, some kids may be court ordered if there's a truancy issue, an anger issue in school. Maybe they get caught with a vape, have to go through the juvenile court. Judge Sinkowski has really worked well with us. He believes in our programs. It's an evidence-based program where we meet the kids where they are. We try to teach them life skills that they need, and you know why you don't need to do certain things and how to make better decisions, things like that. We also offer a class to adults that have loved ones that are substance misusers. I've experienced that in my life with my son. He has, although he has overcome that, it could just be one thought that would take him back.
Mm-hmm.
But he was in addiction for 14 years.
Wow.
So, we help you navigate addiction. You know, when you find out a loved one is using, a lot of times you don't know what to do. You don't know why are they stealing from me, or, you know, things like that. How to have healthy communication, and talk with your loved one instead of it seeming to be like an argument all the time. Also, I just would like to say that, you know, prevention work is not just one agency. We need to come together as a community
Mm-hmm.
to do this work. We can always use volunteers at some of our events. We can use members. I'm actually even looking for some board members right now if anyone feels interested to. If you have a passion to help people, you know, please come by and see us. We really just have one event coming up, which is the National Drug Take Back event, April 27th. That will be at College Square Mall in the parking lot across from McDonald's. We are outside for that. You can bring expired or unused medications that you want to get rid of, and they are disposed of by the DEA. So,
Okay.
yeah.
And, you know, I don't know if you know this or not, but I mean, my daughter is a recovering meth addict as well. So this is a cause that is near and dear to my heart because, like she said, there's so many emotions that as a parent you go through and you don't know how to cope and you feel like you're all alone. And I remember when I kind of made it public what I was going through.
Yes.
It was amazing to me how many people reached out and said, I'm going through the same thing, or I've went through where you're at. So my daughter is recovering right now. She is clean, but like you said, I mean, it just takes one time and they'll be right back where they were. So that's a cause near and dear to my heart. But where are you all located?
We are at 814 West Main Street. We're actually right in the back parking lot of the Chamber of Commerce office.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
And is somebody there like Monday through Friday? Do you have certain days, hours that you're open? Or
We try to have someone there Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Yeah. Maybe we're gone during lunchtime. We may have to leave early if we're, going out to pass out flyers or something like that. So just come by. If we're not there, you can call, leave a message if you don't get an answer. But, we will call you back if you will leave us a message.
Okay. And how is your program funded? Are you federally funded? Do you take donations?
We do have 2 federal grants, and we have a few state grants, which of course grants put restrictions on you.
Mm-hmm.
So we always are looking for the community's support as well, because number one, you're going to buy into what we are doing if you give to the cause, and you may want to volunteer too. But so if you're a business and you want to be a corporate sponsor, we've got some packages that would fit you. If you are just a family person that you've dealt with addiction in the family and you want to make a donation, we would be so appreciative of that too. And that unearmarked money goes to things that we can't purchase with grant funds. We like to take swag to events. We have a youth coalition, and we like to do special things for them at certain times of the year. So it would be well used if you give a donation.
Okay. Do you have like a website where people can make a donation, or they would just need to mail that to you or come by and drop it off? Or
Either or. Our website is hcsacinc.org. We may not have the donate button up on there yet. We've just restructured everything. But you're more than welcome to bring it by in person or mail it to us, 814 West Main, Morristown, 37814.
Okay. Do you all ever have any kind of fundraising events?
We restructured last year when our longtime director passed away after a brief illness, and we did do a mini golf tournament in his memory in October. It went really well down at Mossy Creek. We are going to do that again. So, but we may do something in like late spring, early summer. So just be watching our Facebook page. We've got a Facebook and Instagram. So if you would, please go follow that and watch for events. I'm on the radio stations a lot, talking about things coming up. And so we're looking forward to a good year this year.
Awesome. Good deal. All right. Is there anything else about the Substance Abuse Coalition you want to share with us?
Well, we do meet the second Tuesday of every month at the health department's conference room upstairs at noon.
Okay.
Yeah, we'd love to have you come and help us out.
So you mentioned you had positions on the board available. What does that entail if somebody wanted to do that?
Well, being on the board of a nonprofit, it's like the governing body of your nonprofit organization. But we ask that our board members volunteer at our events, whether it's a fundraising event or not. Then, I can go to them for advice, because I try to get a diverse group from the community, all walks of life, I guess you could say. And that's what we want on our coalition too. Young people, middle-aged, older, young and wise, to help us anyway, and I was a board member too before I became director, and I felt honored to do that because it was a passion of mine. So, you could feel good about being able to help out a good cause in town.
Definitely.
All right, good deal. Well, thank you, Miss Stephanie, for being here. We appreciate you coming.
Yes.
We're going to let you escape out that door before we start talking about the boring stuff of real estate and mortgages. So it was good to see you. Thank you.
For being here.
All right, Kim, how are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Oh, it's been a Wednesday. It's been a Wednesday.
You could say that.
It's been quite a week already. I don't know. Things are just,
It's been fast.
maybe it's full moon. I don't know. Is it a full
Not
moon?
yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
It
Yeah,
feels
I
like
always have that written down. I know when that's going to be. Yeah, and yeah, the crescent.
You have it written down. Look,
I get ready. I prepare for the full.
I forgot. Billy turns into a werewolf, doesn't he? That's why you have
Well,
to
you've
track
known him
these
longer
things.
than I have, so there you go.
All right, so where are we at on mortgage rates?
I've seen a little increase over the last couple of days. Everybody's saying it's a knee-jerk reaction that, oh, it's not going to last and they're going to come back down. But now THDA did raise their rates yesterday, which they don't do that a lot. They don't have a lot of movement,
Right.
you know. So for them to raise theirs is kind of like, you know, maybe they've talked to another one of the experts or something, you know.
Right.
So,
Well, from what I hear, the Fed, they're saying it's probably going to be May.
they
Maybe
first were
even
saying
July.
March, and now they're,
Yeah, before they actually do any kind of rate decrease for that Fed fund rate. So, I don't know. We'll see. It's always fun to see if they're right or not, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
So, what kind of activity are you getting? Are you all busy? You
Yeah,
getting
we've got-
applications?
We've got several. I think we've got 3 in this week. So it's just Wednesday. So there's still movement. People are shopping. People are getting pre-qualified. Seeing a little more movement with people wanting to build. You know, I think that sometimes comes with spring, you know. So looking at people that are looking at, and we offer construction loans for site built homes, manufactured homes. And we actually do those through the USDA program, VA program. So we actually have some options for no down payment construction loans. So
That's pretty neat.
it is
The hardest part of that whole process is getting in the timeline of a builder, because I know most of the builders around here backed up a little bit.
Yeah, we can do, if it's a site built home, we can do construction loans with the 12-month construction period. Manufactured homes are going to be anywhere from 4 to 6 months from those.
Right, because you're getting it and
Mhm.
setting it up and doing all that fun stuff. But that is an awesome program, by the way, because honestly, manufactured homes are probably the most affordable housing that you're going to get right now. And so you could buy a really nice
Oh, yes.
top of the line manufactured home with more square footage probably that you could get a site built home right now at $200,000, and they look like HGTV dream homes. I mean, seriously, if you walk in them, they've changed the way they construct these. They're much more like site built homes, and I mean, I'm a big proponent of it. I mean, if you can find the land that you can put one on, and especially if you can do a construction loan through somebody like Kim, USDA with no down payment, that would be a great option to be able to get into a nice house for $200K that you're not going to have to do any work to.
Right, definitely so.
Yeah. All right. Well, we have finished up the first month of the year, which it just seems unbelievable to me that we are already in February. But for the month of January, we had 57 new listings here in Hamblen County, which is actually quite a few new listings. I mean, that's about 2 a day for January. To me, I thought that was pretty good activity of new homes coming on the market. We had 53 homes that went under contract, which is kind of a balanced market. If you got 57 new ones come on, but 53 went off. And we only had 36 homes that sold, but you know as well as I do, January is typically our slowest month for closings because that would be stuff that went under contract in December. In December, what happened? The man in red came for Christmas. So people were not out looking for houses. Most people are focused on Christmas and not shopping. So 36 homes sold. 36 homes sold and closed in January. The average sales price was $304,000. And the average time on the market was 81 days. The median sales price was $296,700 with 39 days on the market. So if we look back to January of 2023, just to kind of put in perspective, get a comparison. In January of 2023, we had 44 homes that closed. The average sales price was $239,500.
Crazy.
And I think that's, again, January is usually your down month, but I mean, to see a jump in 12 months from 239.5 to 304 was kind of amazing to me. But 239.5 was your average sales price in 2023 with 69 days on the market. The median sales price was 248 with 50 days on the market. So, yeah, that's a big increase right there to me.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's that much.
Yeah. I kind of thought that the average sold price would have been higher because, I mean, overall for the year, most of the time when I was talking average sold prices, it was 275, 280. So
Right.
I think we just had an anomaly month, which makes it look like a huge increase. But 22 of the homes that sold in January of 2024 went under contract and closed within 60 days. And the sales prices on those range from $160,000 to $540,000. So, numbers as of yesterday, we had 92 homes active and available in Hamblen County for sale. We had 90 that were under contract. To me, when you hear, oh, there's 92 homes on the market in Hamblen County, you think, okay, well, there's some inventory out there. There's some things to choose from, right? Well, not really, because if I look at that, 41 of those homes are priced $350,000 and above. And so when you're looking at an average sales price of $275 to $300, we really have about 51 homes that are priced less than $350,000 to look at. Which is why when you say we had 53 homes that went under contract, you really don't have a lot to choose from, because when a good house comes on the market that's priced right and it's been prepared to go on the market, it's going to go under contract fairly quickly, which is what we've talked about. So
definitely.
What price range are you seeing when people apply?
Usually around 300.
Around 3.
And again, if there were more homes that, for 2, I would have a lot more closings, but they're just not there. So
I get it.
There.
And I do want to make a plug for my Seller Success Seminar. If you have been thinking about selling your home in 2024 and you want to know, how do I do this? Like, what's it like? What's the market like? What do I need to do to get my home ready to sell? We're going to have a free event here at the RE/MAX office on February the 20th. It will be from 5:30 to 7. I will feed you. And we're going to talk about what the market's like, how to price your home, things you need to do to get your home ready to go on the market. Totally free event. You're welcome to come. There is a link. I will drop it in the comments so that you can go to the website and reserve your spot, because seating is limited. So if you're thinking about selling, we'd love to see you here on February the 20th. Anything else you need to add you're going to talk about?
No, I just like to bring up one thing too, try and give pointers for people looking to purchase homes. If people don't qualify for no down payment, some people will be like, well, I don't have any money in my checking or savings account. There is options. If they have a 401k, you can do a loan against a 401k, and that payment wouldn't be counted in your debt to income, so you wouldn't have to count that and let you qualify for less. Also, gift funds. Lots of times if you have a parent, grandparent, somebody within your family that says, hey, I'd like to, this is coming to you in my will, but hey, let me give it to you now so I can watch you enjoy it. That's an option too for a down payment for the mortgage loans. So.
And tax refunds.
Yes, tax refunds are huge, yes.
So that can always help you get in. One thing, because we're coming up on spring and people, are going to be getting married in the spring. And they can actually establish a special account, can they not, at the bank for that?
It's called like a wedding registry.
Yeah.
So when you can say, hey, instead of a toaster, give me $50 or $100 and I'll put this in my wedding registry, and you can use that. We can document it and we can use that for down payment.
So if that's something that you're thinking about because you're going to be getting married this spring, definitely reach out to Kim and talk to her, because you want to make sure that you get everything set up right, because the bank is going to be very specific about how you use that account and how it's set up. So just something to keep in mind, because most people, we're not really big into the whole, I want a whole set of china now when I get
No.
married. And it would probably be a lot more practical for most people if they could get some money to help them towards a down payment. So that's always a great option
Yeah.
to think about.
Very good one. Very good one.
All right. If you own a local business or a charity here in the Hamblen County area and you would like to be featured on our Facebook Live, please reach out to us through Messenger or leave a comment for us. We'll reach back out to you and get you on our schedule.